Hey mathematicians, welcome back to Fact Fluency. This week we are focusing on multiplying with one of the factors being 7. So this activity is called Multiples of 7 Riddles, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did because you are going to be solving some riddles today to figure out what multiple the riddle is describing. So at the end of this video, you are going to get a recording sheet from your teacher's Fact Fluency area. And the first thing we need to do is put our name at the top. And then there are two little reminders up here that I want us to go over together. So the first reminder is about the term factors. If you think back to our multiplication unit, we learned about factors. And we know that factors are numbers that multiply together to equal a product. And there's an example here, 7 times 9. 7 and 9 are both factors. So they are the numbers that we are multiplying together. The second reminder is of the term multiple. We also learned that a multiple is the product that you get from multiplying two factors. So one example of a multiple would be 63. And I got that from doing 7 times 9. Or another example would be 49. And I got that from doing 7 times 7. You guys might remember when we studied multiples, we also compared it to skip counting. Because when I skip count by 7s, it would be 7, 14, 21, 28, and so on. And that is, or those are the products that I would get as I multiply by 7. 7 times 1, 7 times 2, 7 times 3, 7 times 4. So that was a connection that we made with multiples that it's very similar to skip counting. Well, my friends, today these multiples are going to come in handy. Let's take a look at the first riddle together. The first riddle says, I am a multiple of 7. I am greater than 20, but less than 40. One of my digits is 5. What am I? All right, so my friends, in this riddle, we are looking for a multiple. So this reminder will help us a lot. The second clue says, I am greater than 20. Well, I started listing multiples earlier, so I know right away it's not going to be 7 and it's not going to be 14. But the next clue is that it's less than 40. Well, are there multiples that come after 28? Of course. That was only 7 times 4. I could keep going to figure out other multiples. Our next clue says, one of my digits is 5. I don't have any 5s in these digits up here, so it's not 21, it's not 28. What am I? I'm going to let you guys try and figure that out. There is a box below to show your mathematical thinking. So once you figure out what the multiple is, I want to see if you can at least show me a multiplication sentence. So one of the factors will be 7, and you are trying to figure out the multiple, but what other factor do you have to multiply by 7 to equal that multiple? So show us some mathematical thinking in those boxes below. All right, my friends, you have 3 riddles to try and solve today, all using multiples of 7. When you get to the end, it asks you to try writing your own riddle on the back. And you can use these as examples to help you. But can you come up with your own riddle for a new multiple that you haven't used yet and write it on the back? We cannot wait to see them and maybe even solve some of them. If you finish writing your own riddle, then you are completed with this activity. You can turn it into your teacher's turn-in area and go on to the next part. Good luck!